Hola! Welcome to our latest Bond unboxing. This is kind of a potpourri. Get back up here, Manny. And Renee.
We are here. We are ready to serve. We are definitely. I'm the Bond girl. I'm here. I'm Octopussy right now.
So she is. So give us a three shot. So,
you know what my name is? My name is Octopussy Galore. That's what I want. I want the full experience. Yeah.
The daughter of Octopussy, she named her after you, and you're the illegitimate daughter of Pussy Galore somehow, or granddaughter.
Exactly. What I love about the name is, in case we didn't know that we were talking about a woman, they wanted to make really sure we know that this is a female character. It's very, very female.
That's right.
8 vaginas. She's very female.
Yes, yes. They should have just named her Vagina. A lot of vagina.
A lot of vagina. They did that in there.
Yeah, they did that in the Austin Powers.
Austin Powers, right? Yeah.
A lot of. Excuse me.
And I'm not even sure how you get a lot of vagina. Like, how is it? How do you get more of it? It is. There's no way to extend that. I'm not sure.
You're a guy, and you're very handsome.
There you go. Yes.
So, I wanted to say that I have not forgotten our winner from last show, Travis Lohman. He is a lovely icon card that I made showing shells and sand from James Bond Island, as well as this beautiful Bill Conti composer card, because he is a composer.
That's amazing.
I know he loves Bill Conti, so I'm going to give him a Bill Conti autograph.
Well, he's going to love that. So Travis Lohman, of course, has been a guest on many of our shows. He's an amazing composer and a music teacher, and he's in Las Vegas.
Music composer. Yeah. He lives out in Las Vegas. He's always busy. Great guy.
And he likes licorice. He likes black licorice.
I'm not holding that against him, but yeah.
He's the only person I've ever met who likes black licorice, and I can't explain it, but we forgive it. We forgive it.
I can't do it. So anyway, the holdup is I have this like thumb drive that I got, and I started putting James Bond music and stuff on it, and movie music for him. And then I realized it was almost a 2 terabyte drive, like 1.9 terabytes. So I am loading this thing up with movies and stuff for him. Wow. It's just taking longer. You know, I'm just giving him a bigger gift, really, because that was something I promised him weeks ago, and I haven't delivered on it yet. So that's what's holding me up. So anyway, enough said. It will be there. It will get there eventually, but it might take a few more days. A lot of good stuff happening. I got a lot of relics today in the mail for our show next week. We're going to show off my James Bond relics. I have about 75 James Bond relics now. And I was talking to Manny before the show about my own relics that I'm going to be creating. I just ordered some postcards of Piz Gloria, which is the location where they shot Blofeld's lair on Her Majesty's Secret Service. It's still there. It's a restaurant now. And I got some postcards. I'm going to cut out those postcards and make some relic cards out of them for people, for collectors. I'm thinking about going down to Key West to the Hemingway house and maybe getting like one of those big, what did you say, Manny? It was elephant ear?
I think they call it elephant ears.
Yeah, they're the gigantic leaves. I remember getting one when I was there when they shot License to Kill. I was there. Right. Yeah. I went down and I met Timothy Dalton and Robert Davi and Robert Brown. They were all there for the Hemingway scene, and I watched him shoot it. And I saw his stunt man, who was there, the jumping off the balcony, and he looks a lot like Timothy Dalton. And he's actually in the very beginning of Living Daylights. He's the guy that shoots the Jeep as it's escaping Gibraltar. And he goes, "Hold on now, you're dead." That's him. That's the guy. I recognized him right away when I saw him. So anyway, I was a very young man at that time. And it was like 1988. Because the movie came out in 1989. So it was probably 1988. We were calling it License Revoked at the time. Right. And then they thought American audiences wouldn't know what revoked meant. So they changed it to license.
We're dumb like that.
I swear to God, I heard that on the set. They're changing the name. They don't want to go with license revoked, even though all the signs in the trucks and the cars and stuff say license revoked. They're going to change it. They're going to change it to License to Kill. So I was one of the first people to know they were going to change the name to License to Kill, and that was a fun time. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to the Hemingway house and see what I can get for a relic card from that location. So I'm working on these. I've got Circus cards coming, playing cards. I'm going to cut those up and make relic cards for Diamonds Are Forever. Yeah, I've got all kinds of plans to do this for collectors. I can't sell them to people who are going to resell them. I got to sell them to just collectors. Anyway, that's the plan. Okay, so what we have here in front of me, it's kind of a potpourri here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 packages of the 2014 archive cards from Rittenhouse. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 007 classic cards, which I think is 2015 or 2016. We got 6 of those. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the James Bond Archives 2016 Archives cards. These are one of the last sets that of cards that Rittenhouse put out. So we're going to do those in the order that I showed them to you. And again, I got them at a decent price. If I can get them around $2 a pack, that's a good price for these. So I'm rolling the dice again, hoping that we'll get, there's not going to be any autographs in these cards. Okay, they've taken all the autographs out already, and they're just selling the leftover packets. So I know I'm not going to get an autograph, but I may get a specialty card. We got a $1,000 card for Ava Green. Excuse me. My goodness, where'd that come from? I just belched when I said Ava Green. We got a $1,000 Ava Green card.
Yeah.
I love to say it fast like that, so it sounds like green card.
Oh, jeez.
$1,000 green card.
No, we're going to get a lot of calls from places that we don't want to get calls from.
You know, if you don't have your green card, yeah. Sorry. We're going to get a lot more calls now. You know how I feel about China. I better open one of these packages before I really put my foot in my mouth. So, okay, I am not going to cut the tops of them because I started picking up the residuals of the last show we did. And let's see. These are Casino Royale cards. The base cards for this 2014 archives is Casino Royale cards. So that's good because I like Casino Royale. I think it's the best Daniel Craig film. Daniel Craig Bond film. The best Daniel Craig film, if you haven't seen it, is called Layer Cake. Oh my God, what a great movie. So we're going to put that over there. All right. Ooh. I got a specialty card already, but not this one. This is Jesper Christensen killing Lashif, Mads Mikkelsen in Casino Royale. Card number 79. Nothing special about that. This is Renee Mathis, who we know. This is card number 47. You got Daniel Craig on the back.
I approve of that name.
He is a double crosser in this film, we find out. I'm going to save the specialty card for last. The back of it, oh, okay. It's not such a specialty card. It's just so-so. Hey. This is the guy that James Bond kills, his second kill, I should say, at the beginning of the film, Casino Royale. So that's card number 2 in the set. And, oh, this is a nice card. It's card number 66. Daniel Craig in his Hawaiian shirt after he's chased down Molaka at the beginning of the film. Oops, there he is, the tux. That looks more apropos. I think I have a piece of that tux shirt. Okay, so this is a throwback card for Thunderball, and it's got Martina Beswick on it, which is good. It's got Rick Van Nutter in it, so that's a cool card. And it talks about Felix Leiter. And 007 introduces Paula Kaplan, his assistant in Nassau, and Pinder, MI6's local man, to Felix Leiter. So it is a specialty card, but not so great. I mean, the resale value of it is not so good. But that's okay. It's the first pack we've opened. So it is something special. Not so special, but something. I guess we're going to get one of those maybe every pack, a throwback card to a previous movie. And it looks like Thunderball is the previous movie that we're one of them. Okay, so Casino Royale card. Yeah, we got another throwback card for Thunderball. This is card number 60. Bond is fighting. And this is a character that tries to kill Le Chiffre, actually, at the casino. So Vesper is watching him. His name is Obano. And Vesper is watching him being traumatized by them. Ooh, I like this card. I'm going to show this one first. This is Ava Green. Her cards are always worth something. It's always hard to find Ava Green cards for some reason. And this one has her business card on the back of it. Now, a relic card that has a piece of that business card in it, the relic card sells for like $500. Yeah, like $400 or $500. So that's a good card. I'm going to put that one aside with the Thunderball card. Here's the other Thunderball card. This is the evil business meeting of Spectre at the beginning of. Am I holding? Yeah, I'm holding it right. But the back of the card is upside down. Weird. Spectre. So okay, so that's the other one. This is Bond being chipped so they can keep track of him. He's not happy about it. Who would be? You know. Oh, you treat me like a dog, huh? Damn it. I dropped it. No.
Uh-oh.
Don't drop the card. 40. Card number 40. I don't know how many are in this set. Oh, and the lovely Solange. Oh, my goodness. This actress is so gorgeous. Her family name, or the name of the husband is Demetrios, Mr. Demetrios, and Solange Demetrios. And yeah, that right there in Madagascar. Bond uses a mobile phone a lot in to do his tracking and stuff for him. So that is on the back of this card. That's a very important thing in the film. So okay. So we did get a nice Vesper Lynn card. I don't think it's worth $1,000, but you know, it's worth something. I wonder what the other movie is that they're doing the throwbacks for in this. I should have double checked that. All right, we're in our third pack, right?
Yes.
Third pack. Another Casino Royale card. Another Vesper card on the bed, ready for action. 48. They're getting ready to go to the casino. So they're getting dressed up. This is, again, the guy that he kills at the beginning of the film. And this is his, they allude that it's his lover. And he gets killed in a bathroom. Bond drowns him. Okay, the other film, we now know the throwback card is Live and Let Die, which is a good movie. And there is Bond and Jane Seymour as the lovely Solitaire. And that's a nice little throwback card. Throwback, that's what they call them, throwbacks. The rest are Casino Royale cards. Bond gives up the money at the end, supposedly, gives the code to the guy, and there's the coding thing. That's card number 50. Card number 82 is the guy with the coding machine showing up. And Bond punches in the code. There's something amusing about the code. I can't remember what it was. Card number 81 is Vesper and Bond about to do the nasty. And Bond was worried that maybe he wouldn't be able to do the nasty because Le Chiffre was very nasty to his gonads.
I think every guy in that audience, when I saw the movie, including myself, were like, oh, no.
That's in the book, though. That has made it into that was actually in the TV show. They didn't show it, but they applied it. And it's right from the book, Casino Royale. He tortures him. Yeah, he beats his testicles, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you got the better of me? You don't.
Yeah, it's still, it's.
Okay. Interesting. There's no throwback card here in this pack. It looks like it's all Casino Royale cards.
Okay.
This is Le Chiffre watching from a window and Rene Mathis on the back. That's card number 65. Nothing special about that. Yeah, this is all just base cards. Bond going into the country club there. Number 22. And it's kind of a Vesper card. Looks like a behind the scenes. 84. Card number 37. Oh, this is the terrorist who's going to try to blow up the plane, and Bond beats the hell out of him and then puts the bomb on the back of his belt. That's number 37. Bond is in an accident. They flipped the Aston Martin. They did that with CGI, by the way. They were very proud of that they were able to do that stunt without destroying a Aston Martin. And there's Le Chiffre coming to look at him. And this is again the what is his name? Damn it. Anyway, Malaka messages him. He's the one with the smoking hot wife. Solange Cassianitis or something like that. Bond wins his Aston Martin in a poker game, but this shows the phone on the back, and the word Eclipse is the password for the Spectre group. We don't know it's Spectre in this movie.
Not
we
yet.
find out a couple of movies later. Movie called Spectre. Imagine that.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're on our fifth pack. We got 7. Again, I'm very carefully opening these so I don't cut the top of the package off, because I may give away these wrappers with, some of the cards that I sell. And it's nice to get the whole wrapper. Card number 41, Bond and M. This was before she chips him. And again, he doesn't look happy about the visit. You don't trust me. Obano, at the beginning of the film, talking to Le Chiffre and Mr. White, Jesper Christensen. That's card number 6, 006 card. It's a 00. Oh, here's a nice card. This is Le Chiffre and his sidekick, but the back it shows an actual card game at the casino, which is nice. This is the kit that saves Bond's life when he has a heart attack in his car.
You were talking about how they changed the name of License Revoked to License to Kill because Americans might not know what revoke means. Well, they had to change the card game in Casino Royale from Baccarat to Texas Hold'em because, again, they figured, well, Americans
You are correct.
have no idea what Baccarat is. So
yeah, American audiences are a big part of the money that they make. They really are. So it influences a lot of decisions. Yeah, when they make these movies. This is when he goes into the country club and he meets the clerk there at the desk, and I have her autograph card actually. So she's a nice lady. So when I got it, I was like, well, wait a minute. I don't remember her. And then it turns out she's the clerk at the country club he goes at the beginning of the film. Uh-oh. Come on now. Come on now.
Seems like every time it goes into a hotel or a country club or whatever, there's always a woman like waiting, you know, and they always look
beautiful clerk.
Beautiful clerk.
Who gives him the eye.
Exactly.
Okay, throwback card to Live and Let Die here. Yeah. All right, this is the end of the film when he's trying to save Vesper in Venice. So that's a later card, 95. This is Le Chiffre again, getting killed. I have this as a double. That's this is Bond and Jane Seymour Solitaire finding the poppy fields in Live and Let Die. Card number 18 has Bond checking out the security cameras in the country club to find out more about the, you know, who the terrorists are. Here's a nice card. Bond in his tuxedo at the casino. Again on the back. Very nice card. That's number 68. Let's do 69. I'll owe you one. That's terrible.
Oh.
Another casino card. Him with his hands up on his face. They tell you if you take photographs for movies, don't ever put your hands on your face. I can't remember who told me that. If you're taking like headshots don't ever put your hands on your face. It's kind of an old trick, and it's no good anymore. People are aware of it in the business. All right. This is Cassionides visiting with Le Chiffre and his assistant on his yacht. Don't worry, I will make sure that the plane is destroyed. There's Bond at the table again. This is a repeat in the same pack. Shame on you. Another one of Bond in the casino. I think this is a double as well. Number 68. Yes, it is. Put those over here. This is another double. Bond trying to save Vesper. Starting to see doubles now. Bond fighting at the beginning of the film. It's card number 11. And Obano. No, that's Malacca, actually. Chasing Malacca. Bond and Ava Green on the beach. Enjoying beach time. That's card number 83. And that's all for the 2014 archive cards now. Didn't get anything really good out of it, but I shouldn't say that. That Ava Green card might be worth something. So now we go to the classics, the 007 classics cards. I think we only got 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. So I'm carefully opening. Renee, what do you hope I get from this?
I hope you get all of your dreams coming true and a lottery ticket and the golden ticket for Willy Wonka. And, you know, there's like
golden ticket from Wonka is a good one.
Yeah. And then there's like flamenco dancers that just randomly appear. That would be fun. Don't you think, Manny, that would like a whole or a New Orleans type parade, which would be
I've got a golden ticket.
I've got a golden ticket.
I don't know. The last time we saw a parade from New Orleans in a Bond movie, somebody got killed.
Oh, well, then let's not go there then. Let's not go there. No. Opposite direction. Run in the opposite direction.
Okay, so these cards, the base cards are The World Is Not Enough.
Oh, okay.
So here we have Denise Richards. We know somebody who loves her dearly. Yeah, she's being held captive, and as is Bond. And that's number 63. There's a nice shot of Pierce Brosnan with his gun up, his tan suit, number 66. Evidently, he got away. Now we have a throwback card to License to Kill. There's Franz Sanchez and a very young, look at that baby, Benicio del Toro. Yeah, it's Dario.
That is a baby face right there.
He's just a baby. He's in his 20s there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this film was shot in 88. 25, 35, 36 years ago. Good Lord. Seems like just yesterday I was there on the set. Yeah. Here is Renard in The World Is Not Enough, holding Bond at bay. And Denise Richards and one of her guys. This is the scene at the very beginning of the film with the bank, the Swiss banker, and his supposed secretary. They call her Cigar Girl. She turns out to be an assassin for Renard. And there's the Swiss banker. I am giving you the money. I am doing the right thing by giving you the money. Why do you keep saying that? Why do you keep pointing that fact out? Are you trying to sway me? What? No. Stop saying that. I know you're giving me the money. I want you to give me some information too, though, since I'm here. Since I came all the way here for the money. That is the only Bond film that I know of where we got 2 opening action scenes before the opening credits, which was really cool. There is Sophie Marceau as Electra King, and Bond is skiing. I have a piece of that ski suit. I do. That's card number 20. And License to Kill was the throwback card that we got from this pack so far, or the last pack. Man with the Golden Gun is the other movie that we're getting throwback cards from. And the throwback cards for the older movies have just a plain, like, cardboard back, so they look like baseball cards on the back, kind of. There's no real color to them. Well, actually, this is a color picture, actually, but it's on a standard cardboard back. There's no glossiness to it or anything. And this is a knick-knack, Herba Villages. So that is a nice card. Birth the plane. There's Renard making his escape with the bombs. There's Bond trying to make his escape. There is the BMW became the official Bond cars of Pierce Brosnan's Bond. They did use an Aston Martin, one of the DB5s, but most of the cars were actually BMWs in his films. When they got to Daniel Craig, Range Rover became the cars and the trucks and stuff of the movies.
Yeah.
Again, Bond, go ahead.
No, it's because but eventually they did bring back the classic, the original Aston Martin.
Yeah, the DB5 Aston Martin Bond, that's what he rides. That's his ride. So even though they have those in the film, you'll see that all the other cars in the movies,
Range Rovers, yeah,
they're Range Rovers in the Craig movies, and they're BMWs in all the Pierce Brosnan movies.
Right. Yeah.
Or at least the last 3 that I know of, but probably all of them. Sir Robert King. Let's go from the bottom. I got another Man with a Golden Gun card. We have this card already. It's a duplicate. It is a duplicate. We have this one already. Same pack. Damn it. And there's a nice Roger Moore card from Man with the Golden Gun with Hervé Villechaize on the back. Michel Bond. Renard talking to Electra King. He cannot feel pain. And there's Sir Robert King, the man who got my money, who collected my money. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get $1,000 card out of these. Don't think so. Pierce Brosnan, World is Not Enough. Whacking a guy while he's drinking a vodka martini. Shaken. I'll start. Nice. That's in Valentine's Casino. Bond and M square off about, hey, what's going on here? M's not happy about his tone. That's card number 16. Another Man with the Golden Gun. This is the hydrofoil that just off of Hong Kong that Maud Adams takes. And Bond is on the boat with her. Electra King's final words was, "You couldn't shoot me." And, well, I guess he could. So that's card number 67. Interesting. This is Bond doing a little research on the odd number of money that Robert King received before it blew up. And it was a message. It turns out that the number was actually a message that Renard is back. He was letting them know. He was leaving his signature, his calling card. Okay. Carefully opening this pack. We got 2 left to go on these. World is Not Enough is not my favorite Bond film. It's not my least favorite, but it's low on the list. There's Bond sneaking into one of Electra King's secret trailers, and that's card number 30. This is Bond's going after the cigar girl. She's firing at him while he's in Q's boat, which he destroys. Oh, we got a throwback card to On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Interesting. There's Lazenby wooing Diana Rigg, and she's like, "Get off me!" No. I just like to make stuff like that up. Anyway, here is Valentine Zukovsky being muscled by Bond, and on the back, Denise Richards looking very sexy. So there it is. That's card number 52. Oh, we have a Q card. I always love Q cards. Show me the Q card. Yeah, I might put that with his signature. No, I got actually a great Q card. It's from Inkworks. Actually, let me see if I can show it to you. I think I got it right here. I have an autograph coming from Germany of him. I got it for, God, next to nothing compared to what it really goes for. So I wanted to get the right card to put with that autograph. It's a cut autograph. It's about card size too. I won't have to trim it. I won't have to cut it down. It's within the size. It's business card size. And look at that from Inkworks. Beautiful card from GoldenEye.
That's nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I love to get the really nice close-up shots of people. You know. So yeah, for Ava Green, I spent a little money and got a nice close-up shot of her from Casino Royale. Again, that one's coming. Ooh, where is it? I got one today. 2 today, actually. This one cost me some money. It's an expensive card. It cost me like $20. Or no. Somebody tried to sell it to me for $20 and I got it for $7. But still, Allison Duty from A View to a Kill. I got a nice autograph to go with that. It's coming. And Valentin Zukovsky. I like him much better with the goatee beard too, by the way. So that's another Inkworks card that I bought. And again, I'll put the autograph on the back.
Yeah.
I have that coming from Germany. Hopefully those will be here in the next week and a half. All right, last package of classics. Not very impressed thus far. See, now I must learn from my mistake here that when you buy these random packs like this, you're rolling the dice, they'll feel the packs. If it's thick, They go, oh, that could be like a relic card. They'll keep the ones that are thick. But some relics are actually thin. They're documents, things like that. You just never know. Yeah, I've got this one already. It's a repeat. I've got this one already. It's a repeat. And I've got this one from Man with a Golden Gun. Knick-knack on the neck. That's a repeat. So, but that's a nice Bond card. That's a nice Roger Moore card. So I can sell it. Again, it's a classic.
Yeah.
This is a repeat. Zukovsky getting muscled by Bond. And another cue card. So that's a repeat pack right there. Everything's a repeat. So that's from a different box. So, all right. Now, here's what I'm really hoping to get something from. This is the latest archives. The last one, 2016, I believe, is the year. You get 5 cards per pack. Final edition. Final edition.
All right.
There's some great extra cards for this, I believe, too. I think they knew it was going to be the last one that they were going to do for a while. And the base cards are Die Another Day. Again, not one of my favorite Bond films. It's got its moments, but
yeah.
Okay, if we got a throwback card here, I'm not seeing it. I'm seeing just all base cards here. That's not good. Okay, so here is Halle Berry as Jinx. Move these aside. So I've got a room for a pile of Die Another Day. Gustav Graves, Toby Stevens, and he meets Miranda Frost, who's working with Bond. What they don't realize is she's actually working with Gustav. They're lovers. Gustav meets with Zhao. Zhao, and Zhao's his transformation didn't take place because Bond destroyed the lab while he was going through his transformation. So he's unfortunately stuck being bald, white, like an albino, and with diamonds in his face. And at the beginning, there's a surfing scene. I have a piece of that wetsuit, one of those wetsuits. And it's got 2 colors on it. So that means there must have been some kind of logo or something like on the sleeve. And I got a piece of that. So I got a really nice relic card of that. This is Gustav Graves parachuting in to the Clash's London Calling. And I have a piece of that parachute. That's one of the relic cards I have. We're going to do the relic show next week. Come hell or high water. I got about 75 different relic cards.
Wow.
Those are expensive. Some of them very expensive. So expensive I can't even afford them. But I did pony up some money for a couple of them that are really nice. I wanted to have a relic for at least one relic for each movie. And some of them don't have a relic. Man with the Golden Gun doesn't have a relic. I sound like Red Buttons. Never had a relic. Never had a dinner.
So you created your own.
So I created one. Yeah. I created this card, which has, I actually found a guy that had been to James Bond Island, which is in Phuket, Thailand. Phuket, Phuket, Thailand. Maybe it's Phuket. I don't know. I just like saying that. Anyway.
It's actually Phuket. It's Phuket, but that's the English version of it. I don't know what they say in Thai. I don't know.
So again, I took that jar that had shells and sand in it, and I made like 30 relic cards that have, can you see that? They had like shells and little rocks and stuff from the beach. So you got a little piece of the actual location. So yeah. So on the next one I'm going to do is I've got playing cards from the 1970s from Circus, the casino that they have a scene in Diamonds Are Forever. So I'm going to make a Diamonds Are Forever card. And then we talked about me maybe going down to the Keys and I do a License to Kill card because there's not a lot of License to Kill relics. I've got 2, but there's not a lot of them. GoldenEye only has 2, and I've got one of them. The other one was too expensive, like $500. I could afford it. It's a piece of leather glove, gloves he wears in the beginning of the film when he runs the bike off the end of the mountain. Okay, so this is the beginning of the film with the hovercraft fight. That's a great scene, by the way. That's one of my favorite Bond pre-credit scenes. Unfortunately, the rest of the movie doesn't kind of hold up to that. Roger Moore and Q coming in on balloon for Octopussy. This is an Octopussy throwback card. And there's our favorite shot of Moore when he realizes, oh, I better shoot the hell out of that bed knob there that's on the bottom of this staircase that I'm sliding down. Otherwise, I'm going to lose my family jewels. And at the end, Die Another Day, Jinx and Bond make love. And this is a scene where Bond flips his Aston Martin. Yeah, he's in an Aston Martin here. Oh, that's right, the Aston Martin Vanquish. So that's card number 67. This is where, yeah. How would you like to end up looking like that for the rest of your life because Bond just screwed up your chance to transform into a lovely British man? Wow.
I don't know. Having diamonds on my face, it's a look.
Diamonds in your face. Diamonds in my cheekbones.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that was great. That's a TikTok. That's a TikTok.
That just came
Diamonds in my
cheek.
That's very catchy.
With a lovely little Bond thing there.
Oh my gosh.
That was perfect right there.
That was beautiful. That was very, very beautiful.
Little Shirley Bassey.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Here's the helicopter they escape in. And Die Another Day. It's one of the tie cards. 80, card number 80. Another Octopussy throwback card. Oh, this is a nice one. This is Bond at the end of the film making love to Maud Adams, even though he's broken bones. You gotta love Bond for that. This is Jinx in trouble. And Mr. Kill. His name is Mr. Kill. There was stuff like that all through the film that just made you go.
We ran out of names.
Yeah, let's just call him Mr. Kill. How about that? No. And this is, I have a piece of this dress that she's wearing, Jinx's dress. It's got little beads and macrame and stuff on it. It's nice. It's a nice little dress. And this is where she goes to the clinic and proceeds to destroy the clinic. Tries to find out more about. She's working for the CIA, so she and Bond are working on the same case. They're trying to find out what the hell is going on with Gustav Graves and his diamonds. They think he's flooding the market with bad diamonds. What do they call them?
Zirconium?
No, that's rhinestone finger. Do you guys remember the Donny Osmond, Donnie Mauricio?
Yeah.
They did a Bond sketch on that show, which was hysterical because they had the villain was Glenn Campbell, and he was Rhinestone Finger. That was his name.
Of course. Of course.
I'm Rhinestone Finger. I remember that. Another Gustav Graves.
See, all I can think of now is like a rhinestone finger.
That's what he did. He sang that. Of
course he did.
Yeah, and this is Bond at the beginning of the film, card number 15. I just got his autograph. This guy. Sorry. Ho Yi. Very short name, really small autograph. I was able to cut it and put it on the back of an autograph card or a back of a card right away. The picture was not so great. I'll do that if the picture's not so great. I'll just cut the autograph out and put it behind a card, a collector card. There's Bond. What are these? Rao inspect the diamond samples recovered. Conflict diamonds. That's what they are. African conflict diamonds. That's what I was trying to think of. And this is when Jinx and Morena Frost square off. And of course, Bond and Gustav Graves are squaring off on their plane that's about to blow up. Bond arrives in Havana, where he seeks out a man called Raul, prosperous businessman with connections in high places. And there is Raul. I should get this guy's autograph so I can put it behind this card. I can probably find it. I found a very difficult, two actually very difficult autographs this week. But the question is because they're so difficult, they're extremely expensive. I mean, really expensive. Like Pierce Brosnan expensive. I paid for one of them, which I'm hoping to show you in a couple weeks. The other one, which was Guy Dolman, who played Count Lippe in Thunderball. He's also the father of one of my friends, an Australian. I'm going to have to wait to buy his because it's just so damn expensive. But yeah, I paid good money. Where's the card? I bet you I don't have it close to me here. No, I'm sorry. I don't have the card, but her name is Marissa Mitsuoko, and she was the first girl you see in Thunderball. She's with James Bond, Sean Connery at the funeral that he's at. And she's a French girl, but she's Asian too. She's half Asian. I think she's French-Japanese. Beautiful, beautiful girl. And again, her autograph is very, very hard to get. So I contacted a couple of my friends who deal in James Bond autographs. And one of them actually said, yeah, I've got one of her in my private collection. He goes, but I paid this much for it. And I was like, and he's going to want me to pay more than that. So I made him an offer, and which I could afford now. But that's everything I made last week selling art canvases went to that. And he agreed. He agreed to sell it. So
you're a
it's coming
madman.
in the mail, huh?
You're a madman. A madman, I tell you.
I'm insane. I'm insane. This collection is very, very expensive that I have. Okay, I'm seeing doubles already. That's not good. That's not a double, but it's Pierce Brosnan. That's card number 22. This is card number 75. Gustav Graves getting all VR technical. Oh, but there is something I noticed in there. In the back of this card, on the side there, is a colonel. Colonel Han. I'm sorry, General Han. He's one of his father's friends, and he's played by Daryl Kwan. I know that because I have his autograph right here. As a matter of fact, what am I giving away as gifts? We haven't done any trivia. Is there anybody watching?
No.
Nobody's watching.
Well, we have one. Which.
Okay, that's for the Relic Show.
Nobody's commenting though. That's unfortunate.
I'm going to give away his autograph in a couple of weeks when we do the autographs show. And I also have a Moneypenny autograph I'm going to give to somebody, some lucky winner. So be here and be ready to answer trivia questions. If you're not ready to answer trivia questions, we're not going to do trivia, and I'm going to save the prizes for later. Jinx in that beautiful dress that I have a piece of. Cost me a pretty penny. About to jump off the side of and there she is in the water, jump off the side of the clinic as it blows up. Bond and Graves squaring off again. And this is where Gustav Graves meets his end at the hands of James Bond. That's a high card, right? 79, card number 79. And this is a duplicate. We got this Jinx in trouble. That's a duplicate. I thought there was going to be more duplicates. No, in the last two packs, we have not gotten any throwback cards. all base cards, and that's a double right there. The swine. Rittenhouse. I shouldn't bust on Rittenhouse. I should bust on the guy that sold me these. I'm gonna give you a crappy card. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh shoot! I ripped the pack. Damn it! Damn it! Yeah, I won't be giving that one away to anybody. I already see a double here. Again, all base cards, you bastards. This is not a double. This is Bond checking into the hotel. And again, we got the same picture on the back, though, of the guy who's the hotel manager there in Hong Kong. I got a Q card here. John Cleese's Q. In Die Another Day. Die Another Day. This one's a double. This was Bond escaping on the what do they call those? The rocket sled, it says here. That's not it. Snowmobile. It's a snowmobile. Yeah, do that. And this is a double. This is Jinx in the dress. Yeah. Jinx in the dress. And there she is. Renee wants to say something. She's here.
I always want to say something. I wanted to clear my conscience quickly. And Manny, the rhinestone finger comment, I was on mute, but I laughed. I just want you to know.
Good, thank you.
That was not a wah-wah. I just realized, right? I was laughing, and then I realized I was on mute, and then the moment had passed. But it was hysterical, and it was so you, and I loved it.
This is the cars falling through the ice and killing Zhao. We get the last of Zhao. He gets crushed by a car. Mr. Diamond Cheeks. All right, last pack, folks. This is it. Feels a little heavy. Just wouldn't that be crazy if we got something like really good in the last pack? Wow.
That would be insane.
That would be insane. All right, so
cool.
It's an extra little sticker on it too. All right, so keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope we get something good here, because all I've gotten is a few throwback cards, and they're not that great. So this is a kind of a wah-wah show, as Renee would say. We got a throwback card. There's a nice Jinx card. That's real nice. But it's a base card. Okay, I got a throwback card here for your eyes only. Bond and Melina Havelock in their underwater suits, the yellow ones. I have a feeling that they repurposed some of the spacesuits, the yellow spacesuits from Moonraker for this. Yeah, let's just give him a diving suit that looks like that suit there. That's what we'll do.
Probably, yeah.
Do you hear that thunder?
Wow. Wow.
That's outside my window. Jinx comes to the clinic to say, hey, I've come to get my appearance changed. That's card number 20. Ooh, this is an interesting card. This is the general who's the father of Moon, General Moon, and he finds out that his son is dead, or he thinks he's dead. He thinks Bond killed him, and that's when they put Bond in prison. That's card number 9. Number nine. This is Jinx in trouble again, but it's a different card. This has got Zhao menacing her in this one. So, and that's card number 53. Well, there it is, folks. Wah, 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 wah.
Well, you know.
Let's look at what we got that's different. All right, we got Thunderball 1. Hold on now. We got several Man with the Golden Gun throwback cards. We got a License to Kill throwback card with Fran Sanchez, which is kind of rare. That's 51, card number 51. And then we got a couple of Live and Let Die cards, throwback cards.
Hey, Sandy.
There's the other Thunderball card that we got, which is not a great card. But, hey, go and I'm dropping it on the ground. Go.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't drop it. And then we got a surprise on Her Majesty's Secret Service card with Bond and Tracy doing the nasty for the first time. And then, again, we've got 4 Man with the Golden Gun cards, and 2 of them are Roger Moore card. So, yeah, same thing. And that's nice. That's kind of a nice card. And then we got a couple of Octopussy cards. Who's on top? And Bond coming in by balloon so he can have sex with Octopussy. So there we go. And we had that from For Your Eyes Only card. But the one that I'm banking on is going to make the most money for me if I resell it is this card of Vesper Lynd. And I'll tell you why. Because, again, her cards are always hard to find. And they're always worth more money, usually, than other Bond girl cards. And this one has her business card on the back. And it's like the entire business card almost. So I think that card is going to make some money. That's my guess. So HM Treasury, Vesper Lynd, Financial Action Task Force. So yeah, it's got like 75% of the card on the back of it there. So I think, yeah, this one, and it's a nice picture of her on the train when she first meets Bond. I think this card is going to make some money. That's just me. I mean, again, I didn't realize that the other Vesper Lynd card I had was $1,000 card. Wow. You know, you just never know until you check. So thank you for joining us for this show. We just under an hour. Thank you. Thank you guys for helping me put this through. This is probably going to be the last unboxing we do for a while. Might be the last unboxing forever. Never say never, but
no. Never say die. Never.
But yeah, I'm going to have to get a box that's been unopened for me to do another unboxing, and it's got to be something that we haven't opened yet. That's my criteria. I mean, we've opened these now, so it's going to be tough to talk me into getting even if it's a sealed box of opening these guys again, or opening I'm not going to open the mission logs again. Heroes and Villains had a lot of good stuff in it. Maybe we'll see. Again, it's probably going to have to be a closed box, and I'm going to have to get a really good deal on it. You know, 24 packs at $2 each, that kind of thing. You know, or 40 packs at $2 each, that kind of thing. And they're hard to find now. They're really hard to find now for that price. So if I can get a good deal on a Black Diamond pack, under $200, you know, under $150 actually, for me to be able to do it, because you only get 5 or 6 cards per pack, and that's it. That's all you get. So it's gonna be a really short show.
Yeah.
So I was hoping to get one for the Black Diamond show that we did a few weeks back, so we would be able to open one. But again, I can't justify it. It's just, you just don't get enough for the money for me. So that's just my opinion. All right, guys. Again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for helping me out with this gang. And we'll see you next week for James Bond relic cards. We got relic cards from Rittenhouse. We got relic cards from Upper Deck. These include pieces of documents that were in the film, pieces of clothing that the actors wore in the films, pieces of the vehicles, windshields, floor mats, you know, all kinds of stuff like that. These are relics from in the films. And no, I do not have a piece of Zukowski's cane, which is like one of the most expensive relics out there. That's like a $600 card. Don't have it. But I do have some cool stuff, some really cool stuff. Some of them for very old movies. So join us for that next Thursday. And until then,